Ashley, as someone who has a last name that's hard to say.
Welcome from Canada, as I've been calling it all week. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Matt Haufe. I'm from Canada. For all you who probably don't know me.
What part of Canada?
Yeah,
Pretty vast area.
very large.
So I'm in Ontario,
Okay.
Ottawa, Canada, which is the capital of Canada.
Okay.
Ontario is pretty big. It takes the same amount of time to go from Ottawa to Florida as it would to cross Ontario.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, so it's
I was not good at
24
geography.
hours-ish to cross Ontario. So
Wow.
That's
yeah,
all right.
makes it a bit of a vast challenge for racing in our series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the tracks up there, some of them, and the distances
Yeah.
between them are pretty.
Yeah, some of our
pretty
tracks
vast.
from my house are over 8 hours away.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I mean, we could be in Bethel, New York, for
Right.
some races and race different people in the same amount of time. So
Right.
it's always kind of a challenge whether we run all the races in our series or we try to race other guys. And
Yeah.
stuff. That's always a lot of fun. We've been to Bethel a few times.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
That's a great track.
Very
For,
cool.
And you're going to the Winter Nationals this year, we hear?
Uh,
Come on, come on,
Oh.
come on. See what I did there?
Yeah, I know.
I would
I know.
love to go Winter Nationals in Florida. The bucket list thing,
Yeah?
but
It's warmer than Canada.
yeah,
It's
unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen this year. The rest of my team's going though. Like,
Oh, you can just tag a ride.
Yeah, it'll
It's
be all
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. So, Vegas, how long did it take for you to get from your house to Vegas? Because you guys drove, correct?
Yes, I got the easy end of the deal. I ended up flying in the end.
Oh, the towers.
Oh, the driver. The driver flies in.
I was the driver, right?
Jeez.
But yeah, no, my dad and Kevin Foisey drove our car and his car down.
Great.
Mhm.
It took them a little over 50 hours
Oh.
of just
Wow.
driving.
I don't think anything's ever taken me 50
I was gonna say, I've
hours.
done nothing for 50 hours.
Nothing.
Like, I worked 50 hours one week one time. No, I took the next week off.
You gotta
You do it.
average it out.
Yeah, right? All right, so same question as everybody else. Without giving too much away from your speech that I know everybody has detailed and written out already, tell us a little bit about 2017.
Well, 2017 was a pretty crazy year for us. I mean, everything kind of worked out. We had a lot of, same as every other year. You put a lot of preparation and work in it.
Mm-hmm.
But, luck too, right? Like things always seem to fall in our favor a little bit, even when we had bad luck. When
Yeah.
our motor blew up or something happened, like in Vegas, where our motor blew up.
I'd say you guys have a little bit of drama in Vegas.
But it blew up in a heat race.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
So you know what I mean? Like if you have bad luck,
Yeah.
you'd rather blow up in a heat race than the feature.
Yeah,
So
true.
we play that big game, and in Vegas, at the end of the year, in your points battle, you're not necessarily always racing for the win, as if you're looking for the championship,
Mhm.
you get points racing too.
Right.
So you have a different mindset sometimes. So you got to finish a race, or you can't crash because then the other guy wins.
There's a lot of math. That
There's a
kind
lot of
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
there, and you just try to do your best and see
Yeah.
how the points fall, and as it may, right? And I mean, we're pretty lucky to be able to do that this year because most years it's hard to get even 20 races in sometimes in Canada.
Yeah.
In the short season, we're pretty much if we're lucky, like June is really good to maybe September, and after that, the May and May and October can be
Kind of tough.
tough. It can be hit or miss. It can be warm in October. We can have like 2 feet of snow. So
Oh, wow.
it's tough, and May is always rainy. So
Yeah.
And we complained about Snowmageddon where we had like
Yeah.
4 inches.
Yep. Well, you mentioned Kevin Foisey earlier. Foisey's been around a long time. I'm
Yeah.
sure he's probably helped you quite a bit.
Yeah, no, Kevin's been pretty integral in
Yeah.
the development there. We started racing with him in Capital City in '09, and he kind of took me under his wing there a little bit and kind of taught me some of the stuff there. And he's been great. And
Yeah, he's a
helped
great
us,
guy.
So,
Great guy. Does a good job.
now he's got Canadian Legend cars.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
he's a good
that's
guy. I talked to
awesome.
him the other day.
He's
He's all pumped up.
Yeah, he's our big dealer now, and
Yep.
he'll ship pretty much anywhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
There you
Little
go.
plug.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, Foisey.
Kevin Boise,
Buy me a
remember
beer.
this. Yeah, right?
Great.
Very cool.
Great.
So, any fun facts about you? Because how many national events, like end of year nationals, have you been to?
that is it.
That's it? Okay.
We did go karting and stuff too.
Uh-huh.
We never got to nationals. We did
Uh-huh.
some traveling series, like some national sort of
Yeah.
series and stuff,
Yeah.
but we never got to the national event, and it was always seemed to be out of the budget and stuff, and
Right.
points or whatever else, and it just never worked out. Where this year, like I said, everything kind of worked out. We ended
Yeah.
up in that points battle,
Right.
have the opportunity to do it where we haven't been in that before. Like
Yeah.
in '09, I think we ran for national points. At that time, we had to get 25 races in. for
Right.
the
That's right.
nationals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, that was a tough year with our short season, so we ran kind of all over. And I think we just ended up falling because we didn't go to the nationals, just outside the top 10 in our first year.
Oh.
But it was kind of neat. Like it was always that kind of magical dream. You kind of look at it,
Yeah.
cool, right? Like
Yeah.
go and
Right.
run for those national
Yeah.
points.
And it was in Vegas.
And,
Yeah, of all places.
Yeah, there's all these other big drivers that are great, very talented and everything, and they're all over the U.S. and You know, some of them get to race 100 races a year and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, for
So to
sure.
compete with that is pretty tough, and
It
to be
is.
able to do it this year was kind of pretty amazing to
Yeah.
try to get to some of that level that the American drivers are at.
Well, I was gonna say, so what did it feel like? Because you got out of the car, and how long before you realized, crap, like we did this?
I don't think it set in for like 2 months.
Because I was gonna say, it was a very tight battle. I think between like the top 4 of you guys up there were all
Yeah,
right
well,
within.
Oh yeah, especially as the race progressed.
Yeah.
Like the points got closer and closer, and I think it took them a while to kind of calculate and figure
Figured it
out.
all
So it was a lot of
Track.
suspense, yeah.
Yeah, and to sort of figure out where it all landed, right? And
Mhm.
it was one of those things we just kind of go down into a track we've never been to, and
Yeah.
with, you know, sort of minimal support as far as what we're gonna do and run, and
Sure.
just kind of try to work it out and do our best, see where
That's
we're at.
great.
Yeah, and it worked out.
It
Yeah.
did work out, you know, we got
Yeah.
pretty close at some lap times and stuff, and, you know, I think the motor blowing up kind of set us back a little bit, because we lost some time there, and then we've never really raced like a day later.
Like the in
like
yeah.
within that, you know, you
That
practice in the
turnaround.
morning, and then like, you know, 12 hours go by, and
Yeah.
you run your feature, and the track's changed from practice a ton, from, you know, the sun going up and down.
Oh, yeah.
All the different cars having, you know, problems or not.
And you guys were the last feature. It was cold. It had
Yeah,
gotten
it was
dramatically
cold.
colder that night too.
I think in Vegas too, like, I don't know if like the sand gets on the track too with the wind and
It
stuff.
does,
So I mean,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that's a different thing that we've never really
Yeah.
had to deal with.
I guess you
either,
don't have a whole lot of
Desert.
desert
No,
up here.
so, I mean, that's a different sort of thing too. So I mean, it's kind of, it's an interesting and
Right.
awesome. I mean, it was a great event.
But all in all, totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
What about 2018? What do you got coming up this year?
Just do it again, I guess.
Are you gonna try to go back up to nationals? You think? Or are you gonna try?
We'll see where
Depending
the
on
points
where you're
kind of
at.
all end up.
Yeah.
Like it's like I said, it's sometimes a hard season to get, but we need to get in, and
Mhm.
a lot of things got to go your way, right? You
Sure.
know,
Well,
you
this
gotta
past
have
year's
car
an
counts.
indication.
You gotta have
Yeah,
car
yeah,
counts
yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
for
'Cause
sure.
you need your 5 pros to
Right.
go at least minimum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to try to get your points. So you sometimes got to travel to other tracks to make up some points. If
Mhm.
if
Hunt
you're
guys down a little
Yeah,
bit.
true.
I mean, we've been getting some pretty good car counts now.
Good.
too.
Especially now with Kevin and his whole thing
Yeah,
going on up there,
yeah.
that should really, really help.
This year there's about almost 50 cars registered
Wow.
for numbers.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
So
Perfect.
That's really, really
Good to
good.
hear.
a few more out of the woodwork.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
Absolutely.
I know you have some people to thank.
Yeah, so I gotta thank Jeff Jimmy and Jessica Jimmy of GDC Motorsports for, you know, taking me on for the last 2 years and taking a, you know, chance on me, because the year 2015 we didn't run. We wrecked a car in 14, and we're still putting that one together.
Oh, so it's a good wreck.
So them taking the chance on me. 4th Outdoor course, Stillworks, Sean and Peter from Stillworks. They've been big sponsors from go-kart days. They've been great for us.
Great.
You know, so that's been important. Kevin Foisey with his help over the years,
Yep.
Canadian Legend Cars. So I mean, all those guys, Jason's Landscaping. So I mean, these are all great people that really helped us prevail and try to come and compete at some of the, you know,
Sure.
national levels and come into the States and run as much as we can. Because I mean, with the dollar and stuff sometimes too, it makes it a little bit tough to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't have to worry about exchange rates.
Yeah, no.
Right, I mean, like
When they're racing.
right now we're losing, like it cost me $125 Canadian to get $100 US.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So I mean, even on parts and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything
it makes
else,
a difference.
food, everything.
Yeah.
So, but hey, it makes it nice for you guys to come up here.
Yeah, right?
that's right.
Come
You
visit
get an extra
Canada.
$25.
That's
on
right.
everything.
Which,
That's right.
so Brian Nagy just actually said, ask Matt about Canadian Nationals, which could be an excuse for our guys to come up there. Is that a thing possibly?
Yes.
Plug that.
Plug it.
So
Plug
the
away.
Canadian Nationals, that announcement came out through Legends Nation, which was pretty cool. That they're, you know, covering that.
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to come up, which is awesome, because
Yeah.
we wanted them to come up and be part of us for a long time.
That's great.
And yeah, no, it should be pretty good. I mean, so we got 2 tracks. We got Kawartha Downs and Peterborough Speedway, which are 2 of my favorite tracks. They
Okay.
are about 5 minutes apart.
Oh, great.
Describe those tracks
8
for
kilometers
us.
down the road from each
Yeah.
other or whatever there. So Kawartha Downs is a big, wide open track. A little bit like Vegas, but I think the straightaways are a little longer and corners a bit more sweeping.
Okay.
But similar speeds and stuff. But it's a 3/8 of a mile
Right.
inside diameter.
Right.
So it's a big track.
Yeah, big
But,
track, yeah.
And then Peterborough is a tough third mile. Yeah.
Okay.
3 mile oval.
So
A
like.
little less banking.
Right.
Mhm.
What a
And
good-
yeah, so they're, like I said, they're 5 minutes down the road. from
That's
each other.
great. Yeah.
Cool.
So they're going to be a race at one on one day, and the next day at the other, and the combined points will crown your Canadian national champion or whoever comes up maybe to win that.
Right.
When is that?
That is July 14th.
So it'll
And
be nice weather.
whatever day on the other.
Yeah,
Oh,
Canada, nice weather.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll plug that, and we'll get that out.
Yeah, y'all that are heading that up, send us information. We'll make sure we get that up on the website and everything.
They'll be camping. I know both tracks said there's free camping at both facilities.
Very cool.
That weekend to make it happen. And
Yeah.
so like I said, it's going to be pretty good. I think you'll get a lot of guys from the northern U.S. From the north,
Mhm.
New York area and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it'll
Great.
be good.
Very cool. Well, thank you,
Good
sir, for
info.
stopping
Thanks for
by.
coming in.
Thanks very much.
Slide that way and we'll close this out. And he brought a Tim Hortons back,
I did-
which is
I
the
did
most
bring-
Canadian thing that I have
I did
seen.
bring a loot bag there for Kyle, and I don't know where he is.
Hey, we have Tim Hortons.
Some
Ooh.
maple syrup.
Ooh, maple syrup.
wow.
Y'all.
Wow.
Y'all.
A couple of Canadian shirts.
Oh, hold on.
A pair of socks for you.
Oh, good. Who doesn't need a pair of socks?
I
Right,
lose
it's
my
like Christmas.
socks. I don't wear socks. I have no socks on
Oh,
because
you
I couldn't
don't?
find any this morning.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so a shirt for each of you.
Hey, great.
And then I don't know where Kyle is, and I don't know if he's going to share it to everybody, but there's
I
300.
guarantee you
300
I'll share it with them.
Tim Hortons coffee here.
Yes, that is awesome. Hey,
There you go.
Oh my God.
Kyle had run out today, he had something going on.
This is great. Thank
Thank you
you,
for coming.
Matthew Haufe. International visitors. Awesome. I'm
Awesome.
really pumped about
I don't
this.
know what you American guys were doing.
Yeah, right?
We'll give it to you guys, huh?
You could have brought a moose down.
Yeah, yeah. Boiled peanuts, maybe?
Yeah, right.
I don't know, something? Man, I feel
I
underwhelmed.
know, right? God, at least Canada
I'm
likes
moving to
us.
Ontario, that's it.
I don't know. I don't
Go
really
back.
do winter.
Everybody
I don't wear
goes up
socks.
there in the summer, and then they go to Florida for the winter.
Yeah.
See,
Which is where.
Arizona.
The only Canadian.
Really, Arizona. All right. The humidity is
Arizona's
very,
nice.
very sketchy with my hair, but all right, folks.
Just go ahead and hit that 88 in the corner there and subscribe at any time. Thanks very much.